Greetings, penguins, and welcome to this video. I am Wylan, and today I thought it would be fun to go through all the sketchbooks that I have handmade myself. I wanted to do this before I started adding more and more to the collection, so we can go ahead and see where it is now. And also, I want to start using some of these, and I just want to show them off before I cover all the covers and stickers, you know? Let's get started. So this first section is what I'm gonna call booklets. Now these two are probably some of my earliest little booklets, just like one little signature. This one's orange, and then this one has black paper inside. Ooh, whoa, this page is ripped. Dun dun dun. I thought it'd be fun to actually make covers for these, so I might do that as a little bonus video at some point. I'm gonna actually set these aside for that. And these next ones, these are little inserts I made for one of those journal cover things. Because the journal cover was such a weird size, and I just used this paper I didn't really use. And I put them into these little booklets. Some of them got stickers on them. And this one is watercolor paper, and I actually bothered to trim the edges a bit. They're still very uneven, but that's okay. Next section is the more experimental section. Now I guess this one isn't too weird. This is just me trying out the Coptic stitch, but it's just on a very small scale. And I just used index cards for this. Whoop. And then this was another stitch. I don't remember the name of this stitch, but this one was also another one I did with index cards. And you just flip it like this. Do, do, do. Okay, now this one is a special one. It is a triangle shaped one, and you open it up, and it's like an accordion sketchbook. So you open it up like this. Whoop. Or you can use it like this, though since the covers are kind of knocking into each other, I didn't quite plan those properly. But oh well, it's still kind of cool in concept. Not necessarily practical, but it is cool. Then I did another triangle sketchbook, but with black paper, and this one I didn't quite make a long enough piece, so it's a bit of a mess. Even less functional than the previous one. Now for this next one, I thought it'd be really fun to make a super lawn sketchbook like this. So I just used construction paper for the cover, which you should never use construction paper for anything. You will see an example of why that's a bad idea in one of my other books. Okay. And then we have a thicker one, which is a multiple leaf thing here. It's black and yellow paper, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. That's pretty much it. The covers themselves are just some decorative paper. On to the next section. These are the hardback books. Now here is the reason why you shouldn't use construction paper. As you can see, it is aged and discolored, and this is probably one of the first books I have ever made. See, it's just a green construction paper cover. I did some little end papers. I tried to do a fun design. It's kind of weird, and the pages are bright pink. Whoop. We have this one, which is a mixed media book, and I made this one a very like tall and lean one, so it could be cool like this. And I thought it would be cool for the cover if I actually left it open to be used as a pocket in the front. Though it does kind of wrinkle up with the way that it ended up folding together, so it's not the prettiest looking thing, but I think it is a cool concept. And then there it is. I used bright neon red thread. It's like, why choose a boring color of thread when you can choose a super colorful one, you know? And we have the one open back hardback book. This is another Coptic stitch attempt. And I open up, it's blue and black with neon yellow thread. Lays flat, nice and cool. And then we have my pride and joy. This is an ultra thick one. I wanted to make my own super thick sketchbook, and I love it so much. This is one of my favorite things I've ever made. Just look at it, it's beautiful. And this was just using a bunch of just drawing paper pads I had. They're just glue bound, and I wanted them to be in a sketchbook or be more durable and stay together better. So I just folded a bunch of these and made my dream super thick sketchbook.
At a reasonable size.
There are super thick sketchbooks, but a lot of them are super big and making them incredibly impractical to bring around. Whereas this one is a good size that you can actually carry this in a bag. Oh. I love it. I love it so much. And on to the final section. These are ones that I've actually filled in. So this one doesn't have a tour, but these two actually have their own dedicated sketchbook tours on my channel. I will link them in my description and the end of the video for you to enjoy. Speaking of the end of the video, and here's all the sketchbooks I have made myself. It actually looks like quite a collection altogether here, but it is pretty small actually. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you have a favorite of my sketchbooks and would like to let me know, or you just want to leave a random video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to see more from me, subscribe. Goodbye.